What's up, guys? Welcome to the Magic the Gathering Arena Color Challenge walkthrough. I am your host, Raja Burrows, aka the Jolly Raja, and today we're going to be doing some gameplay for the Keep the Peace deck. This is the Ajani Goldmane series in the Magic the Gathering Arena Color Challenge. If you would like to check out the deck tech for that, you can check out my last video. But you know what? Let's just get right into it. Boom. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Chandra Nalar. Alright. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Stuff is happening. This is fine. Alright, so let's talk through this opening hand. So we have 4 planes. It's pretty good. We can cast our spells. We got our Hallowed Priest, right? We gain some life. And this guy gets bigger. Impassioned Orator and Shrine Keeper. Okay, so there's nothing we can do on turn 1. We're just going to play a planes. Ship the turn. Alright, we got Nest Robber. Oh boy. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so we're drawing some land. There's a concept in Magic the Gathering called sequencing. Sequencing just means the order in which you play your spells. So you want to play your spells in the order that maximizes their benefit. And in a deck like this, when you're dealing with these cards that have a lot of synergies and that aren't super exciting on their own, sequencing matters a ton. So I have a couple options here. I can play a Hallowed Priest, I can play an Impassioned Orator, I can play a Shrine Keeper. So what do I want to do? Well, I am really hot on playing these Hallowed Priests, but I really want to gain the life off of them too. So I think I'm going to start with the Impassioned Orator so that when I cast my Hallowed Priest next turn, he gets the benefit. Play the Impassioned Orator, pass the turn. Alright, we got some 10th Street Cadet action. Alright. Alright, so this is a really good attack on their part. If they attack into my Impassioned Orator with a 10th Street Cadet, it just dies. They get a token, but like that's not a very good attack. And I'm pretty confident that they don't have any sort of combat trick. Otherwise, they probably would have attacked it. So we got this Nest Robber. It's a 2/1. I have plenty of life. I really want to keep my Impassioned Orator around. So I am not going to block. Alright. So now here, I'm just going to play the Hallowed Priest because I want to start getting some advantage out of it, right? And the sooner I play the Hallowed Priest, the sooner, the next cards I draw, they're going to, maybe be creatures, get me more life, make my Hallowed Priest bigger. The sooner I can get that guy down, the better. So now I have an option here. I can attack. I don't think attacking is very good. And the reason is you can only, I can't attack into multiple creatures, but multiple creatures can block a single attacker. So if I attack, he can just block with 2 of the 10th Street Cadets, and then I lose all of this value from the next Hallowed Priest that I play. So I'm not going to attack. Okay. Woohoo! Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. Okay, so I'm a little lucky. Could have attacked with these, gotten in some more damage, but again, would have just blocked and died. I don't. Maybe that was a good attack on their part. Regardless, we got a 2/1 coming in. Again, I don't see the advantage to blocking. I still have plenty of life, and I'm about to gain more. We're good. Ho ho. Okay, it's a really good time to pause. I'm going to play my land for the turn, and then I'm going to think. So I have 4 mana, which means I can cast 2 creatures. I can cast the Hallowed Priest and the Shrine Keeper, the Hallowed Priest and the Impassioned Orator, or the Shrine Keeper and the Impassioned Orator. If you want to pause right now, think about what 2 creatures you would want to play. Okay, now that you have unpaused, you thought about it a little bit. The 2 creatures that I want to play are the Hallowed Priest and the Impassioned Orator. The Shrine Keeper is great. 2/2 for 2. Never mad about it. But, oh, that Mitzi. I mean, you can get real big real fast. So now, quiz number 2. What order do we play these 2 creatures in? You can pause the video, give you a chance to think. All right. Here is the order that I like. I want to play the Impassioned Orator first, and then the Hallowed Priest. Because I could play the Hallowed Priest first. My first Hallowed Priest would become a 3/3, right? Because I would gain some life. This guy would become a 2/2. Play the Impassioned Orator. And then, they would trigger again, get more life. But if I play the Impassioned Orator first, now we're getting 2 triggers off of each of these. So I play the Impassioned Orator. I gain 2 life. Or I gain 1 life. My apologies, from the first one. And now when I play this guy, both of the Impassioned Orators will trigger, because the Impassioned Orator doesn't count himself, but this next creature, that will count. So I want to do a full control hold here to sort of talk through each of the individual triggers that are happening. So I cast Hallowed Priest. I'm going to auto-pay. In this case, it doesn't matter. I'm going to pay for Hallowed Priest. Hallowed Priest is on the stack. It has not entered the battlefield yet. Hallowed Priest resolves. Both Impassioned Orator triggers go onto the stack. Again, have not resolved yet. I'm going to resolve the first Impassioned Orator trigger. Right? Now we see why we played the Impassioned Orator first, because now we get 2 of these triggers from just the one Hallowed Priest. First Hallowed Priest trigger resolves. Second Hallowed Priest trigger resolves. And now we have the second Impassioned Orator trigger to happen. I gain a life. Resolve. I now have a 5/5 and a 3/3. That is pretty sweet. Okay, so now I have a choice. I can get busy, or I can hold back. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling really good about my board position. I don't want to attack with my Impassioned Orator, because, as we said before, I'll just block with 2 10th Street Goblins. This Shrine Keeper, when I cast him next turn, it's about to get wild. But I can pretty confidently attack with just the Hallowed Priest, because he's a 5/5. The most the 10th Street Cadets can do is 3 damage. So I'm going to attack with the Hallowed Priest, see what he does. All right, blocks with 1. I think it's a very good block. Taking 5, that's a tall order, right? And see, now he has no good attacks. And now I can play a land, Shrine Keeper. Watch this. I kind of love Magic the Gathering Arena because all of these triggers just happen and it's like magic. It's amazing, right? And then we get to do it again. Boom, boom. Right? And so now you can sort of see why I wasn't super concerned with taking that early damage, because I knew that this deck has life gain elements in it. I had an Impassioned Orator in my hand to begin with. I'm still not going to attack with them because, they could die, but a 9/9 and a 7/7. All right, I don't love this block. You don't need a double block. That's not. You don't need to do that. You're not dealing this guy 6 damage. A little bit of a misplay on the bot's part. All right, Volcanic Dragon. That's a real one. Touche. But here's the thing: 9 and 7 is 16. I think I have lethal. I think I just attack and win. All right, we attacked. We won. All right, so obviously this is a tutorial. This is meant to explain the mechanics, but as you can see, there are still a lot of intricacies, right, to this deck, even at sort of the beginner level. I want you guys to start thinking about these, the way that these cards interact. And again, in this whole series, I'm going to say the word sequencing until I am blue in the face. Sequencing, sequencing, sequencing. The sooner you can start to think about the order in which you play your cards and not just throwing out whatever cards you have, that is going to level up your game so fast, I promise you. All right, thank you for watching. If you want to find me on social media, you can find me on Twitter and Facebook at the Jolly Raja MTG. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell icon, tell your friends, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!